Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
So I hear there's open enrollment and I really need coverage, but I don't know where to look.
Penny.com is the right place to start.
But I'm worried about the cost of coverage and my prescriptions.
We hear that a lot. Penny has high-quality health plans at the lowest cost.
What a relief to be covered.
You're worth protecting. Enroll by December 15th for January 1st coverage. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Gonna get out, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Cross ice, and it comes back to Lucas Blows. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show, the Penguins Cup Championship show, the Penguins Cup playoff show, and the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show.
Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
At WesBanco Arena in Wheeling, West Virginia. Alex Wiederspiel here with you on TenbandTV. Great to be here with you. Wheeling Park and Indiana. A little PIHL action as the Patriots and the Indians are set to, for the Little Indians, are set to face off. The Patriots won the first meeting between these two just a couple of days ago. Wheeling Park winning back on, right before the Thanksgiving break, a 5-2 win over Indiana. Now, the Little Indians opened the scoring in that game with their first and what remains their only power play goal of the season. Indiana looking to get an anemic power play going, seeing if anyone can find the stroke. Number 25, Abe Armstrong, coming in with 7 goals on the season for Indiana, and their leading scorer on the season so far. 5 goals for number 24, Joe Maines, 4 for number 55, Tyler Yunt, and then Matt Stone, a freshman, with 6 goals already this season. Wheeling Park with a couple of big scorers as well. The junior Luke Simonetti, number 25, comes in with 8 goals and 4 assists to lead all the Patriots on the season. Landon Zazinski, a senior, with 7 goals and 4 assists as well. This is a Wheeling Park with one of the best penalty kills in all of the PIHL. It creates a serious weakness on strength matchup when you look at the special teams battle in this one, though Wheeling Park has struggled some on the power play, down near the bottom of the league this season, right around 16% so far this season. Wheeling Park having a really nice start to the year. They currently sit in a playoff spot in 5th in their division. Meanwhile, Indiana in the 6th spot and 3 points behind Wheeling Park. A little bit of separation, though. Wheeling Park 6 points up on Hampton right now, and it's looking like the opportunity for a playoff spot for Wheeling Park could be in the offing. Indiana's probably got a little bit more work to do, but they are sitting in one of those spots right now. Wheeling Park is coached by Marcus Black. Indiana by Steve Rebovich. We're just moments away from getting underway here on TenbandTV. Glad you've joined us this evening for a little PIHL action. As the sides get set, looking at the expected goaltending matchup, we are expecting Haley Hastings, a junior, and Luke Rowe, a senior. Hastings had a tremendous performance the last time these two teams met for Wheeling Park, stopping 25 of 27 shots. Rowe on the season has been rock solid, a .903 save percentage, and was not as good in that game, but has been a backbone at times for this team. We'll see the opening face-off here in just mere moments at WesBanco Arena between these two. And for Wheeling Park, got to imagine after what they did and the way this team has not started particularly fast this season, you have to imagine getting off to a fast start after falling behind 1-0 to this Indiana team is high on the agenda items for head coach Marcus Black. They didn't quite run him out of the building last time, but getting a firm, solid win on the road, no less, and doing the majority of their damage, outscoring Indiana 5-1 after the second period. Simonetti with 2 even-strength goals to give Wheeling Park a lead that they would never relinquish. He'd ultimately finish with a hat trick. Zazinski had 3 points in the game, a goal and 2 assists. Simonetti also added an assist in this one. So it looks like Wheeling Park has decided to go with the backup Jax Updegraff. Jax has had a tremendous season as well. The freshman keeper has appeared in 7 games, has a 2-0-0 record, a .931 save percentage as we are underway. Wheeling Park crossing the blue line into the zone. Play is broken up below the red line. Forechecking, has the puck, lost again, and back out the other way. It's Ryan Bell, the sophomore, who will send in, and Updegraff decides to cover. So a fast start as Wheeling got pressure early on, a good defensive play in the back there. And we'll get our first look at different lines here as this one is officially underway. 29 seconds gone by, scoreless in the first period. Simonetti, as Wheeling Park can't quite win that faceoff. And a turnover right at center ice. Going in towards the net. Shot on and a quick goal. Not even a minute into the game. Owen Abraham with his 6th of the season. All forced off a turnover at center ice that Indiana will likely want back. And 1-0 early here in this one between these two. And talked about a fast start for Wheeling Park. It's exactly what they were looking for. As Abraham takes the faceoff. Don't believe anybody is on the assist. Nope. So they will give. Sounded like they did give an assist on that. We'll double check on the official score sheet. With possession, shot on net. Good save there for Hastings. Or excuse me, for Luke Rowe, I'm sorry. And puck turned over, sent back up on the breakout, crossing the blue line, still loose, able to pick it up, and a glove save for Luke Rowe. Off a shot from just inside the blue line by Caden Schnarr, the senior coming into this one with 2 goals, including both of which were at even strength, but including 6 assists on the season. Face-off won by Indiana. They trail 1-0 here early in the first period. Puck stuck in the corner. Indiana trying to break this one out. Puck turned over right near the blue line, but given right back to the defender there. And this is sent up and deep. It's a good defensive play from Nick Coretti, a junior right defender. He'll get that puck over to Nick 2, starting in his 10th of the season. As this is turned over at center ice now, Jacob Robinson with it. Puck sent in deep off of another turnover. And trying to swing around is Rocky. Sam Rocky, a junior defenseman in his 4th start of the season. Turnover, puck deflected, but it was so slow, defenseman able to catch up to it. Another turnover near the blue line. Shot blocked by the defenseman. Pass in front, gets past the goal line, but nowhere near the goal. And back out the other way. Pass off the skate intended for Parker Jasko, the sophomore, and nearly turned over. Wheeling Park, a couple of tense moments there where could not corral the puck. And ultimately they're able to get this deep and get a couple of different players on the ice. Nice breakout pass. Nope, intercepted at center ice. Matt Stone's pass intercepted, going the other way, and a nifty move broken up. Zazinski tried to make a move against Brady Oakes, and Oakes read it perfectly. Turnover the other way now. Numbers for Wheeling Park. They'll dump this deep. Chasing into the corner. Puck bounces off the stick of Stone, but gets back into the hands of a player wearing black and red. Indiana wearing black jerseys with red lettering. That shot wide of the net. Centering pass broken up by a Wheeling Park defender. And Wheeling Park wearing red, white, and blue, the Patriots today. A couple of nifty moves here. And going to the outside, going to send this back to the blue line. Pass over from tape to tape. Not quite. And getting that and tracking it down was Simonetti. And they'll go for a line change for Wheeling Park. 4 minutes gone by in the first. The lone goal belonging to Owen Abraham off a center ice turnover that he converted on a breakaway. Terrific speed he got, and Rowe was able to follow it and track it. And with 12:34 to go, it is 1-0 Wheeling Park here in the opening period. Alex Wiederspiel here with you on TenbandTV, Wheeling Park and Indiana. The 5-6 right now in the standings in their Class A Division. Turnover nearly leads to an odd man rush. Good breakup there at center ice allows Wheeling Park to get back. Tracking back is Logan Roxby, the junior. Roxby looking up. Good pass, good breakout. And a 2-on-1 developing, shot on, and it looked like the keeper, Rowe, got enough of it to slow it down and cover. Oh boy, Wheeling Park skating with serious speed here in this first period and nearly created another goal off an odd man rush. It'll lead to an offensive zone faceoff for the Patriots. And shot off the faceoff. Good save there with the pad. Able to go the other way with it now is Indiana. Crossing the blue line, puck taken away. It was Tyler Yunt, the sophomore, who could not keep that play alive. Puck bounces off the board here. A little forecheck pressure from Indiana. That forces a bad breakout pass, but this should be no icing, excuse me. That was a pass with a delayed offside, but they ruled it off. Another turnover at center ice. This looks like trouble. On to net, and a glove save. Well played by Luke Rowe. Looked totally at ease there against Parker Jasko. Jasko's shot, he was trying to cut across to that far corner, far post, and Rowe's glove well up to the task there. Luke Rowe, again, limited opponents to just a .903 save percentage. A pretty strong, or I should better accurately say that really a 10%, 9.7% shooting percentage against it, .903 save percentage for. He's had a nice season so far, the young man. As this will be chipped up and out, missed at center ice. This could be trouble. Offside, yeah, that'll be the call against, as player had to touch up, and Schnarr, the senior, was looking the other direction, was trying to skate backwards across the blue line. Will lead to a couple of changes here. Been a penalty-free first period to start. Exactly 6 minutes gone by. The lone goal from Owen Abraham, who forced a turnover off the rush. Turnover nearly forced here. Puck bouncing off a couple of skates. And a nice forecheck here. This one centered and goes wide of the net. Numbers down low below the goal line for Wheeling Park. They're going to be able to get this one out. Not much available to them, though, on the breakout. Chasing this one down is Brady Oakes, and moving with speed. Oakes, a one-touch pass up and intercepted by Wheeling Park. Patriots have really not allowed much of anything, and you can tell Indiana trying a couple of different options on their breakout at this point just to try and find some possession, and they've put a little bit of pressure on that forecheck now, ramping it up a little bit more than they had been. You can see two forwards in, one in deep, one near the blue line. but Wheeling's able to break free, and now moving with speed towards the net. A weak, soft shot from Abraham, just didn't get much on it. He had plenty of speed, though, and you can really see every time he's on the ice, he's having no problem whatsoever creating space for himself. Jacob Robinson sends that one deep for Wheeling, sent back the other way, and the Patriots will chase this down for our first icing of the game. Touched up by Sam Rocky, junior defender, starting in just his 4th of the season. Got a couple of switches. Looks like the defensive pair is going to switch for the Ozone faceoff. Caden Lyons is out. He's got the puck now after the faceoff is won by Wheeling Park. Sends this on net. Nice pad save, and then the rebound opportunity missed by Gavin Hrudlick. Working around the boards. A battle right in front of that WTOV sign. Gets this back towards the blue line, and the shot was wide. Actually, the keeper might have gotten a piece of it that time, Luke Rowe. Right now it's 7-1 in shots. Wheeling Park leading the way as Logan Roxby is back to get the puck, and he'll send backwards for Caden Lyons, the sophomore. Puck is loose, taken away right in front of the blue line. Now skating backwards, pass intended through the middle of the ice. That one missed its intended target, and the Patriots able to once again go back and get it. That is going to be the challenge for Indiana, it looks like right now, is what can they do in the neutral zone to create some time, space, and possession. Another turnover at the blue line, but with no speed. Hardlick just had to send it up. And a shot on, and that one knocked out of play. That's a good save by Rowe once again, who has been tested early and often. 7 saves on 8 shots. Gave up a goal on his very first in what would have been a tremendous high-danger chance. A break, essentially what turned into a breakaway off a rush opportunity off a turnover here in the first minute of this game. Turnover forced, opportunity developing here for Wheeling Park on the backhand. Went backhand to forehand, shot wide. Believe that was Parker Jasko who took the shot, and I don't think Rowe needed to make a save on that one. They're not crediting him with a shot here. Chasing down underneath the goal line. You're seeing 2 forwards now for Indiana down low, and Wheeling Park able to break that through, skating through the neutral zone with speed. Shot on. That one looked wide. Rowe maybe got a piece of it. And this one back towards the blue line. Sam Kiger couldn't handle it, and it got away and out of the zone. Indiana back with possession. Let's see if they can do anything here. Lenny Fritsch, the junior, his pass turned over, but quickly back on the stick of Indiana. Another pass up into the neutral zone, and another failure to connect here. Tough start for Indiana, and an opportunity developing for Wheeling Park. Shot missed wide on the play there. 3-on-2 opportunity, and then finally Rowe says he's had enough. Shot from the point from Sam Kiger into his glove. Rowe caught it with his left and said we needed to get a line change, and that's exactly what will happen here. Get a fresh set of players out for Indiana. Face-off won again by Wheeling. Tremendous start to the first. This one centered in front, and puck got lost for just a second. I think it went off the side of the net and then landed on the stick of an Indiana defenseman. He was able to clear. And now Indiana trying to force something down low. Opportunity, can't get that out, and near the goal line, no shot there. Got that away. Nice little nifty move near the goal line, trying to create some space. This shot above the goaltender and missed. But good possession there for Indiana. Got a couple of shot attempts at least. Don't think they got any on net that time. The shot marker still at 1 there. Big hit thrown down low by Sam Rocky, the defender in the corner for Wheeling Park. And that separated man from puck. Now here's a shot on net. And we'll get a little extracurricular activity there. That was Bell. Ryan Bell, think he stuck a stick into the pads of Jax Updegraff, who made his first save in what feels like about 8 or 9 minutes. I'll have to go back and check the live stats. It has been a while, to say the least. Puck nearly stolen away. Good forecheck there and able to keep it in the zone. That's a tremendous play from Owen Abraham. He has been all over the place in the first. Not going to lead to any sustained possession, but once again, forcing Indiana to get deep. However, this stolen away from Lions, and now Wheeling Park going the other way. Little drop pass here, trying to center that one. And nice job corralling the puck. Even better blocked shot that time from Sam Fritsch, the freshman. And this puck will go out of play. To Indiana's credit, they've had some issues off the rush, but in zone they have defended fairly well in this first period. And it is still 1-0 here with 5:25 to go. They have added 2 shots onto the marker for Indiana at this point. So 2 additional saves made. I believe one of them might have come off of that frenetic sequence down low where Indiana had a bunch of shot attempts. Didn't think they had gotten one on net, but they might have had one, it looks like. Face-off coming in the neutral zone. And this is won by Wheeling Park. Opportunity developing in the zone, all sorts of trouble. The defender fell down. Rowe makes a great save, and Indiana going the other way. Now they've got some numbers and some space. Going to try to center that one wide of the net. Nothing doing there. And Wheeling Park going the other way. Contact with the captain right at center ice. Nice hit laid by Jackson Albert. That was Cooper Abraham. Nice pass towards the center. Owen Abraham. That one sticked away by the keeper. Strong day so far for Rowe. Again, he's made 9. I think that's up to 9 straight saves for the goalkeeper. As Wheeling Park has come out with the better legs to start here. They did have a game recently they were supposed to play that was canceled, so I'm sure they were itching to get back on the ice. And they have looked every bit of that here in this first period. Opportunity developing. Nice job. Going to have to try and get this from backhand to forehand. Defenseman got a stick on it, and someone lost a stick in the process here. Wheeling Park going back quickly the other way. Good defensive play from Indiana against Cooper Abraham, who was trying to get in for a shot in a high-danger part of the ice. D-to-D pass across the zone was a problem there. Finally got it out of the zone, and now Indiana with an opportunity here. At the corner of the blue line, sends that deep. Rolls around the boards, and some space developing here, and an opportunity. Parker Jasko, don't know if he did that on purpose, left a drop pass for Daniel Tadic, and then it was broken up by Indiana. Ooh, no call there. Looked like might have been a trip there. Jasko with the puck one more time, battling with Nick Coretti, the junior defenseman. Pass through the center of the ice, working with some speed. This is going to be deflected off a Patriot defender and never got to the goaltender. Keeping this in the zone. That's a nice play there from Coretti, but his shot was off the mark. Is on December 12th. Moon right now sitting atop the standings in the division. Wheeling Park coming up, going to be facing Freeport in their next matchup. Freeport right now near the bottom of the standings at 1-11. And looks like the Patriots, as that one is covered by Updegraff, soft little shot there. Not even sure it would have been on net had he let it go. Might have hit the side of the net, but was the safer play for the goaltender. Nice play there by Bruneri around the net. Bruneri with it again. Correction, that was Lions. 2-on-1 was developing there, but not a good angle for the shot or the pass, so just decides to send that one on. Owen Abraham with yet another shot credited to his name. And this will be a face-off zone at the right dot. Wheeling Park in their red, white, and blue, looking a little bit like if the New York Rangers had helmets from Michigan, and in black and red, and an opportunity developing here. It's Indiana, but that shot never made it to the net as Jacob Robinson, will corral and is going to try and carry this one up the ice. Uses the boards to send in. See if Wheeling Park can get their forecheck rolling a little bit here. Stolen away at the blue line. It got knocked out, and Robinson will corral once again. Ooh, Robinson, lazy pass, intercepted at center ice. Shot on and fought off by Updegraff. Much better start here for Indiana, forcing a couple of turnovers, couple of early shots. Nice job holding the zone, as coming in with speed was Abraham, and a tremendous pass off the backhand and an easy finish for Simonetti, who had seen the lane open up, and it is 4-0. I think the pass might go down as prettier than the goal, but credit to Simonetti for his second of the game, and it is 4-0. Abraham now with 2 points himself, a goal and an assist. And just like that, not even 3 minutes into the third, Wheeling Park extends their lead. They have outscored, at 5-on-5, they have outscored Indiana 8-1 this season. That's another shot on that Rowe's able to glove. They've tested that glove a fair bit, but all 4 goals, really a team-wide effort for Indiana. You're not really going to look at the goaltender and expect him to stop any of the 4 that got in. They were all really high-danger plays. That shot he kicks away with the pad. Wheeling Park forechecking here, but finally able to break this out of the zone, and then moving with some speed the other direction. Lost the puck, going back to get it, and can't keep it in possession. And now an opportunity on the rush developing here. Bad angle shot. Ooh, that one dangerous. A turnover now, and an opportunity developing. Puck loose right in front. Shot on. Another good save by Rowe. Rowe has been asked to do a lot. He has been tested, and would tell you he's actually played pretty darn well. 32 shots he has faced. He's allowed 4 of them, and all 4 have been tremendous high-danger plays. Indiana now taking this one up the ice. They've got some numbers, going to send this one in, tracking back to get that one. Nice play, sending this back to the blue line, and an off-balance shot does not get to the net. Going back the other way, going to just dump this one in for a change. It's Wheeling Park. That's a strong skating play there from Logan Roxby, who retrieved his own dump in. Lost it right after that, but it's a nice play nonetheless as Jackson Albert sends this one up and Indiana loses possession. Wheeling Park now. Looking on the breakout here, up the boards. Not a pass that's on target, leads to an icing here. 4-0 in the third period. Wheeling Park on the season. A clean 6-1-0-1. Lost to Butler 4-3 and lost to North Catholic to open the season 4-0, but otherwise they seemingly cannot stop winning. And that has been much the case tonight. Everybody should be paying close attention, trying to punch a ticket to the playoffs here. That one a weak shot on, gloved off Hudrilick's shot. Rowe makes the save. That one of the easier ones of the night, but I like the play from Hudrilick to create the offensive zone face-off and an opportunity won by Wheeling Park. Shot on, that went off somebody's back and into the netting. I think it got deflected and then hit Nick Chu in the back and went up into the netting, but that'll take this face-off out of the zone. So maybe it did not hit Nick Chu, because I think if it had hit him last, they would have kept it in the offensive zone. Regardless, won by Wheeling Park, that neutral zone face-off, and then sent back in once again. Can't get this out of the zone. They forced a blue line turnover but couldn't get it deep, so now Indiana goes the other way. They'll do the same thing. Chasing this one down. No call there. Probably could have gotten Wheeling Park for an interference there on the defense, but no call. Nice backwards pass. The puck is fluttering. Shot on is wide from the blue line. Nothing for Updegraff to do. Puck is still loose, trying to chase back to get that one. It's Bruneri. Her pass didn't get out, and then she intercepted another one. Opportunity developing here. That's a strong defensive play. And then strong skating. What a move to the net, making the save on Caden Schnarr. Went coast to coast and made a great move to create some space for that shot. But Schnarr can't quite finish the job again. Nearly a bench minor there. Got him during a change. That was savvy by the Indiana player. Fired that puck at the bench in the midst of a change, but no call as guys were getting on and off the ice. Just about 10 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the third, 4-0. Don't think Wheeling Park needs anything else. Not sure Indiana's got the goods for 4 more. Another turnover here, terrific pass, and that one will squeak through underneath the pad. And the turnover forced the pass over to Szynski. He scores his 8th of the season, multi-point night for the senior. It is 5-0. But you're not seeing a ton of pressure. 3 were essentially back for Wheeling Park, and it's just a terrific play. The turnover forced, and then the finish. Looks like we've got a stoppage here. Not sure for what. We've got an injured player on the bench. Yeah, I think we've got an injured player who made it back over to the bench. Let's see. Well, hopefully everything okay. It's Matt Stone. He's going to get tended to by the trainer. And then in the meantime, face-off won by Indiana. Simonetti, by the way, gets the assist on that one. Abraham, correction, not Szynski, 2, not 12. Abraham gets his second goal of the day. Speaking of Szynski, there he is there taking a big check underneath the red line. And then he goes down, lost his balance after the check. But he gets back up and puck is cleared from the zone. Wheeling Park will chase this down. No icing on the play. Robinson retrieves. He sends back around. Nobody home to get it. So tracking back over to get that one was, I believe, Abraham. No, correction. It was Sam Rocky, the junior, who's out there right now. Puck turned over, looking like a bit of trouble. No, Rocky's able to get this one away. Still not cleared of the zone here, though. 5-0 with under 10 minutes to play in the third period. All Wheeling Park. This one fired on, and Updegraff had a little trouble with that one at the end, but finally able to find the puck and freeze it. He's made 12 saves. Some of them have been rather good, but a lot of one-and-dones throughout much of this game for Indiana. They have just not sustained enough pressure. So Owen Abraham now, just tremendous day for him. 2 goals, 1 assist. Simonetti, 2 goals, 1 assist. Simonetti had a hat trick the last time these two teams played, a 4-point game. Can he do it again? We'll see. 5-0 here, 9 minutes to go. And, of course, this is the first of a doubleheader here at WesBanco Arena, home of the Wheeling Nailers. Some impressive names have played on this ice. Some impressive names have coached on that bench, including New York Ranger head coach, Flyer head coach, Predator head coach, Capital head coach Peter Laviolette. Won a Stanley Cup with Carolina, won the Western Conference with Nashville, has been to the Eastern Conference Finals a whole bunch of times, and he coached right here in the 90s for the Wheeling Nailers. This shot on is deflected wide. Chasing back to get it is Jasko for Wheeling. Nice move there. Puck is loose. Jasko with it again. Tries to backhand that one up. That's a real good play by Jackson Albert because there was something developing, cooking for Wheeling Park. Turnover nearly forced. Collision right at the blue line. And nice pass across. Good seam pass. And then a good defensive play sent back up. It's an excellent defensive play by Isaiah Hilliard, the junior, for Indiana. Terrific move there. And crossing, gaining the zone. Chase Lizotte was looking for something, couldn't find it, but I think we've got a penalty coming. There was a cross check, and that looks like it's going to be against Indiana. Player not happy about that. Joe Maines, the sophomore, heads to the box. Maines has had a nice season, 5 goals in 8 games, the sophomore, but this is one that he and the rest of the Little Indians are going to want to forget. They have struggled throughout, and they send Wheeling Park back to the power play where they are 1 for 2 in this game. Five 0, 7:38 to go. Third power play opportunity of the day. Wheeling Park came in near the bottom of the PIHL in power play efficiency at 16%. And looks like we've got might have gotten a hand pass. This is going to come out of the zone. All right, so they have given the goal back to Szynski, so I'm going to take a little victory lap here. They originally awarded it to Abraham. We called it Szynski, and I'm going to take the W on that one. They're rare. We got to enjoy them when they happen. Terrific pass through the seam there. Opportunity developing for Simonetti. Could he possibly get a hat trick? So the goal back to Szynski, and we were right, it's his 8th of the year. Ooh, this one got away from the defender Lyons. Opportunity developing short-handed, but finally gets this away from Jackson Albert. He'll forecheck a little bit, though. That's aggressive for a penalty kill. And this one off the foot of Szynski, who was just re-awarded that goal. He's had a really nice day. Not much on the power play so far. That one sticked away, but kept into the zone. Back to the blue line. It's Szynski. Fires that one on. Good block off the knee of a player in black. I think it was Albert. Still on the stick there. This one off of a foot, and a really quick reaction from Rowe. Well, listen, the numbers will not do Rowe any favors in this one, but I will say, by and large, I think he's played a pretty good game, all things considered. They've been outshot 36-12, and just far too many one-and-dones. He just hasn't had the goal support. 49 seconds to go, or the offensive support, really. 49 seconds to go on this power play. Indiana has done a reasonable job blocking shots, and again, a lot of it has been, hey, the in-zone play has not been a disaster. They have allowed a lot of rush goals off of turnovers forced, and then a power play goal as well. The worst in-zone play was the east to west one, Simonetti's first goal of the game, or second goal of the game. I'll have to go back and double check, but it was the one that gave them a 3-0 lead. That was probably their worst in-zone defensive moment. Nice job. Hard, tenacious play to keep the puck. That's Hrudlik. Now back over. Kiger in the middle of the ice, not there. Retrieved a bouncing puck. Shot on was wide. Another opportunity. Kiger gets that one over. Shot on, deflected away again. Didn't get to the keeper. 3 seconds on the power play, and this puck staying in the zone. He held the line. Nice job. Power play is over, so a good kill for Indiana. Opportunity still developing. They got to get this puck away, and finally they will. This will be an icing against Indiana. So some tired penalty killers will likely have to stay out on the ice. But they do at least kill the penalty and get back to even strength. That power play brought to you by Penny.com. 3 of those for Wheeling Park. They are 1 for 3, which about double what their season average is. They're typically about 1 of 6 on the season. And we might have a penalty coming here against Wheeling Park. I think we've got an interference call coming against the Patriots, and that is indeed the call. And not looking thrilled about it, but Sam Rocky was beaten on the play and held up a man, and just like that, we'll have our first power play of the day brought to you by Penny.com for Indiana. Sorry, I believe it's their second power play. I'll go back and double check that in a moment. I believe it's power play number 2. Yeah, all right, we got that confirmed and sent on down. They are 0 for 1 on the power play. Outshot 36-12 here, and then going to cross into the zone. Immediately sent back out, trying to retrieve back. It's Dominic Brown, the sophomore. Seeing a little bit of a different look on this power play. Into the zone. Looks like some younger players out there. And this one cleared once again. 40 seconds gone by. No real threats so far. Spencer Hillsbury out there. Just his 4th appearance of the season. This one trickles on to the net. See if they count that. Yeah, they'll count that as a shot, but wasn't much on it. And up to Graff doesn't have to do much. Got a line change here. About half the power play gone. 53 seconds on the interference minor against Sam Rocky. Wheeling Park up 5-0, though, in the waning moments of this game, and looking like they are going to take home their 6th consecutive win and 7th overall on the season as the Patriots continue climbing the standings. Could put them into 4th place tonight, depending on what else is going on in the PIHL tonight. Half the penalty gone. Still just the single shot on this power play. DeZuro taking up. They gained the zone momentarily, able to keep this along the blue line, not able to get a shot off. And now Wheeling Park with a bit of an opportunity. Going to bounce this one off the boards by the bench and then finally send down deep. Nice defensive play by the penalty kill there. It was Cooper Abraham, who has had a strong 2-way game today. Another shot attempt there. That doesn't get through. And the clear. All the way down to Rowe, who's then going to pass this one up. Indiana with an opportunity developing here. It's Ryan Bell, and Bell's pass had an open man. Unfortunately, it was just a bit off the mark. Back to the blue line. Chasing back to get that one, it's Roxby. Power play is officially over. 0 for 2 now. Taking a big shot there, and we've got a whistle. I think we've got another penalty coming. So Indiana's going to go straight back to the power play after a cross-check gone wrong. And let's see. They're going to get Roxby, the junior, on that one. His first minor of the day. And the second power play, or third power play, excuse me, for Indiana. This power play brought to you by Penny.com. 3 minutes to go in this one. Firing that one on, shot wide. Didn't look like the defender, Oakes, got it cleanly. Oakes scored a goal against Wheeling Park last time out. It actually gave Indiana the lead in that first game, but he's been quiet. And as has Indiana in general, been quiet in this one offensively. Had just a single shot on their last power play. Sent down deep by Szynski. He better be careful. Nearly just got away with a cross check, but didn't really make a whole lot of contact there. Probably why they didn't call it and that it's late. Shot on. That one a rising shot. And did that get past the goalie? The officials are saying that Updegraff made the save, but he lost it after he made the save. And they blew it dead. I think the Indiana bench wanted a goal there. He's not sure where the puck is at the end of that play. We're looking at the replay there, and he really wasn't sure where the puck was, but it did not go in the net from what we can tell. 2:15 to go, so he makes his 14th save, trying to preserve what would be his first shutout of the season. Wheeling Park has not actually had a shutout as a team yet this season, and I think you could definitely say this was a team-wide effort to get there. Ooh, strong play on the puck. Caden Schnarr. This one's sent back down, but Wheeling Park in possession. 43 seconds left. Another clear down the ice. This has been all Wheeling Park from the jump. They scored in the opening minutes as this is iced down, and as has been the issue all day, Indiana's breakouts have just not been clear. They have not really been effective in any conceivable way. And a strong performance tonight from Wheeling Park. Plenty of season to go, though, and Indiana, of course, fighting for a playoff spot at the moment. They'll have plenty of opportunities to improve off of tonight's performance, though it does not get any easier with Moon coming up. They, pending a miracle, going to fall to 5-4-0-1 with this regulation defeat. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Tracking back to get the missed pass is Sam Fritsch. Fritsch loses his balance but has some support. And a big hit thrown on the forecheck there by Caden Schnarr at the end of that play. Opportunity developing. That shot did not get through. Puck is loose in front of the goalie and then sent away by a Patriot player. And then Fritsch got to it, trading turnovers back and forth, and finally Wheeling Park clears. We're under a minute to go here in what will be Wheeling Park's 7th victory of the season. Could put them into 4th place as they continue climbing the standings, having now won 6 and a row when all is said and done. Rising shot from a bad angle, saved by Rowe. He's saved 32 of 37 so far. That was Parker Jasko on the shot, and a late whistle coming here. I think we've got another penalty. Looks like a cross-check. It's a question of who they're getting. Officials talking things over, trying to break something up, and looks like they got Wheeling Park again. So Simonetti, just for good measure, gets essentially the equivalent of tossed. You call a cross-check in a 5-0 game with 23 seconds to go. They're basically telling you, go away for a while. We'll see you next time. Strong day for him. 2 goals and an assist. It'll be Abraham, if all holds, with the game winner. And this power play brought to you, abbreviated power play, brought to you by Penny.com. Third of the third period for Indiana, but they really have not been able to do much. And a power play that came in 1 of 25 is going to finish 1 of 29 now. And the shutout for Jax Updegraff and Wheeling Park will win 5-0 the final at WesBanco. And the Patriots' strong start to this season continues. 7-1-0-1. 22 points will put them for now into 4th place in the standings. As we head to center ice, they'll do what is one of the best traditions in all of sports, the center ice handshake. But Wheeling Park with a dominant performance in this one. They outshot their opponent 37-14, and that lopsided shot total really does tell a lot of the story. Indiana was a lot of one and done. The rebounds were simply not there, in this one, and ultimately this is a big win for Wheeling Park, a dominant win, and they finish with a dominant set of numbers at 5-on-5 in this one and in the season series. Won the first game 5-2, won this one 5-0, outscored their opponents 8-1 on the season at 5-on-5, and a terrific performance led by Simonetti and his 3 points. Turnovers forced early in the game tell a lot of this story. That Owen Abraham goal scored in the opening minutes. Cooper Abraham forced the turnover. Owen Abraham finishes the job, and Wheeling Park cruised from there with 1 goal in the first and 2 goals in the second and 2 in the third. Once again, 5-0 your final. This is the first of a doubleheader. Wheeling Central Catholic is coming up next here on TenbandTV. Wheeling Central Catholic and a high-powered Montour attack. The Spartans come to Wheeling for this one. We'll be back in just a little bit. This is PIHL Hockey on TenbandTV. Off. And a turnover right at center ice. Going in towards the net. Shot on and a quick goal. Not even a minute into the game. Big shot on, and it looked like the keeper, Rowe, got enough of it to slow it down and cover. Oh boy. Wheeling Park. Center ice, this looks like trouble. On to net, and a glove save. Well played by Luke Rowe. Looked totally at ease there against Parker Jasko. Jacob Robinson sends that one deep for Wheeling. Sent back the other way, and the Patriots will chase this down for our first icing of the game. Wide on the play there. 3-on-2 opportunity, and then finally Rowe says he's had enough. Shot from the point from Sam Kiger into his... That's a nice play there by Caden Schnarr to corral the puck, and entering the zone with speed. That is going to be an offside against Wheeling Park. And a little bit rough there between Cooper Abraham and one other player. They are able to get a shot off and gloved once again by Luke Rowe of the Little Indians. Nice play there, though, and a shot on, and that one, someone got a piece of it on the way. Updegraff was moving a different direction, but turned over at center ice. One last rush opportunity. Shot on net, actually got through, and Updegraff makes a difficult save. Closes the 5-hole, though, player himself, and we've already got a penalty right off the faceoff. A delayed call. This is going to be against Bell. They're going to get him for a trip on Simonetti. Mark was intended for Simonetti, but he didn't seem to get all of it. They want to go Simonetti one more time. It's gloved by Rowe. Left here on the power play. And player lost their stick, and looks like this is going to be a 5-on-3 opportunity coming here. It looked like it would have been a clear goal. Still with possession, nice move, and that one fired in! Caden Lyons. Another interception here, and that one fired, roofing it just underneath the crossbar. East to west, and who else? Luke Simonetti. Lions to essentially create an entire extra possession for Wheeling Park there. We'll get an icing here against Indiana, but this, or nice job keeping the puck on this possession, but going the other way. That shot looked a little tricky from Bell, and Updegraff, who again is just not... Stone gets that over. Shot on and right into the glove of Updegraff. Down under 5 minutes to go here. But now Wheeling Park might have a 2-on-1 developing here. Cooper Abraham, and nice job standing tall. Don't think they got all of it, but better play by the defenseman. Think that was Brady Oakes who made the play. Loose puck coming up with it. Nice save by Updegraff, and that one off the side of the net. It was an open net look. Got it over the net. Great shift for him. Quick centering pass. That one got away. Now back onto the net. Shot by Roxby is gloved. Afraid to get in front of the puck they're going to have some black and blue tomorrow. Nice move from Simonetti. Simonetti creating space for himself. That one off the crossbar. Do it for the second period here in Wheeling at WesBanco Arena. It is 3-0 Wheeling Park. Robinson will corral once again. Ooh, Robinson, lazy pass intercepted at center ice. Shot on and fought off by Updegraff. Much better start here. Nice job holding the zone, as coming in with speed was Abraham, and a tremendous pass off the backhand and an easy finish for Simonetti. Indiana 8-1 this season. That's another shot on that Rose able to glove. And then strong skating. What a move to the net, making the save on Caden Schnarr. Went coast to coast and made a great move to create 4 more. Another turnover here. Terrific pass, and that one will squeak through underneath the pad. And the turnover forced the pass over to Szynski. Still on the stick there. This one off of a foot, and a really quick reaction from Rowe. Didn't really make a whole lot of contact there, probably why they didn't call it, and that it's late. Shot on. That one a rising shot. And did that get past the goalie? 5-0 the final at WesBanco, and the Patriots' strong start to this season continues. 7-1-0-1.